Guys, hello.
Hello. Hello. It's Monday. We're just still on sprint planning in the new office. I know you guys were here last week, but
Yes.
first full sprint planning in the new office. This week we have the Wool Up DLC. You're doing a lot of QA for that and sort of fixing what's being pushed back and then hopefully getting it ready for release on Friday alongside the achievements, whatever else that come with. And then we've got some store page stuff. You've got voxels.
Yes, I'm working on the voxels one, which is, I forgot already, Zoo and 1980s. So I'll get those finished for you.
You're not in most of the week, so.
I'm not, but I'm here today. Yeah.
Just a quick note of some of the things that we're changing about, like the way that we operate in the office. So when we do stand up, before we were always sat down, we just sort of like sat at the sofa or whatever. Now we're actually going to stand up for stand up, which is good, and we're going to throw the toast around while we each tell each other what we're doing for the day. And I've also 3D printed these things. So this is the days out incident counter. Before it was just a thing on the whiteboard that we kept track of. I think the highest we got was like 90 something, maybe just into the hundreds. But yeah, these are really cool. So 3D printed little mechanical things, and then when you press them down, it changes the number. So this will be just a nice fun way to keep track of the days without incident. And an incident can be anything. It can be dropping it, it can be fumbling it. Usually it's people just forgetting to catch, to be honest. But yeah, just a cool little thing that we're going to start doing in this new office. Okay, so there's a lot of bug fixing that needs to occur with Wool Up. Basically, a lot of the Xbox stuff that I've been doing sort of just has highlighted other issues and things like that haven't made the game fun to play. So with the DLC coming out this week, we need to do a patch, so we need to make sure everything's working. One of the outstanding bugs, though, is this sort of very glitchy jumping it does, which I can't replicate right now, which is... Oh, there you go. Did you see it? You can make it a bit worse. Hang on. Let me break it. There we go. So this has been a long-standing bug for a long time, and it does not look good, does it? It basically just wipes your entire progress for the route that you're doing, and I think I've actually just found the solution for it. So essentially, we've got this long script that sort of checks the route. It scans through all of the route that you're doing.
So I've got my PC set up in the new office. Today I've just put together the vlog. It is, as you can see over here, like 35 minutes long. So it's going to take a hot minute to export, never mind upload to Dropbox on this temporary internet. But get it going now, and then hopefully it'll be uploaded in reasonable amount of time, that Rob gets chance to watch it. But yeah, other than that, yesterday I spent the day doing Wool Up work, so catching up with the all the QA. So a lot of these levels had to do quick fixes to, but they're being pushed and done now, which is good. Still a couple left to be tested and a couple pushed back again. Had a look, a lot of these just minor issues, so hopefully it'll be alright. And yeah, getting there with Wool Up. I'm again just waiting for the vlog to finish so we can get that tested and uploaded. It's double length, so yeah, hope you enjoyed watching that one. Yeah, just checking the doors since doing the vlog, saw that we had some water issues and it's raining today. It's nowhere near as bad as it was last week, but as you can see, a bit more water's come through. The other doors seem fine, touch wood, but this one here in the large side of the office, yeah, got a bit of water issue that we're going to have to look into solving. Just a painting update. We still aren't available to do colours, but I've spent lots of time masking the wall out. So this is all just like frog tape that you peel off to make sure you've got nice clean lines. And the decoration for this office, we're sort of doing like this shattered glass effect, I guess. So the idea is we're going to have like lots of red pieces over here, then it's going to go orange, and then it's going to sort of like taper off over in this section. And yeah, we're just going to have, I think we're going 3 different colours, not including the white that it will be occasionally spread throughout. So we've got like a light grey, a red and an orange, and yeah, it should look quite good. We're basically just doing I guess like a feature wall. We're leaving all of this stuff white over here. Yeah, it should look quite good though, and we're just basically waiting for that that approval, and then we can get going.
I'm in early today because the internet should be getting installed, so the guy can come from 8 and 1, and he's probably going to turn up at like 12:30, so I need to be here for 8. Yeah, fingers crossed it'll go well, but it just means I've got plenty of time to do painting today, which is kind of what I've been wanting to do. And we've got approval for using colours, so we'll be getting some colours on that wall in the other room. So yeah, okay. The internet guy has come, and I'm glad I came in early because eat my words. He arrived like pretty much as soon as I stopped recording. Yeah, it's all plugged in and stuff. We've got a new switch thingy. I don't know what this is. New socket. And yeah, I guess I'll get it set up. We need to get the Wi-Fi and everything working. And yeah, we're kind of hoping to get into this room pretty sharpish now. So yeah, I just got to get cracking. Tailing outside. Okay, it's been a busy day painting, getting there. So basically done all these red segments. I think there's a plan that Lee should have access to, so maybe it's on screen now. We can hope. Essentially, like I've done 2 coats of all these red bits. These colours always take quite a few coats to do, so I was anticipating at least 3. Hopefully it doesn't have to be more than that. But I read the paint tin over there, and it's not made of tin anymore, is it? It's plastic. Anyway, it said to leave 2 hours between coats, which I didn't realise for the first 2, so I'm waiting until oh, that's me listening to music. Yeah, 3:30 essentially until I can do another coat.
So I've been QA testing on Woloop. I'm not really testing the levels, that's what I was doing, but I've been playing with the controller. You can see in the top right, using the controller UI. Just sort of testing all the things that Rob's been fixing or putting into the game. So you can now navigate the entire game with the controller. You can also play the levels. Everything that was reported on the patch notes is working well, but there are a couple of things I found that I've pushed back. So for one, see here, computers continues along. I can keep scrolling all the way to Advent 4, and that's just in the back end. There are the upcoming worlds this year are set up. And using the controller, you can scroll to them, which if you use the actual gallery drop down, they aren't there. So if you're using this navigation menu here, you can't go beyond what's currently out, but using this drop down, using the bumpers you can, which obviously is breaking it. The other thing that I've spotted as well is when I was checking the localization to make sure everything was localized for the new DLC. Notice in the bottom right, the tutorial exit and back buttons, those aren't localized either. So if you want the tutorial, it's all in English. Same here, the main menu's located or localized, but the UI at the bottom isn't localized. So it's just something that's been missed, something simple. So two small minor things that I pushed back, but in terms of actual playing with controller, it's all looking pretty good.
Okay, so essentially I've done 3 coats on this red, and you can see it's still a bit blotchy. Good example, maybe over here. There's just like lots of like marks and stuff that you can still see. So I'm gonna give it another coat tomorrow. Obviously this needs to dry now, and I need to leave it at least 2 hours between coats. Yeah, it's just always the case with these colour things, isn't it? They just take forever. Like they need just loads and loads of coats. But it is looking better. It is a step in the right direction. It's just that hopefully 1 more coat, maybe 2, and then we can get started on the other colours as well. So like sort of the situation with this is that like we've only got 1 tray to roll in. This one's got like goop and stuff in I don't want to touch. So we need to clean it out or let it dry completely, and then we could chip it all out. And then we've only got this 1 roller here, so I couldn't actually start any of the other colours. But another issue that we've got with this, so because this is going to take so long to actually do, when you peel off these little bits of tape that I've got, it pulls away chips with the paint, especially when it's dried. So like usually, what we did with the last office was we went through loads of the stuff essentially. So every coat we had to take it down and then reapply once it's dried, and that way you just get the really hard lines. But this is just so complex to do, that's just not an option. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to bring in a craft knife from home and then sort of like slice either side of the tape, and I think that should work. It should help at least. So hopefully the damage will be too bad. But yeah, we want to get in with the new office internet, so the Wi-Fi is set up over there. I basically told Lee when he gets in tomorrow, get out of that other side because we're not supposed to be using it. So I think he's planning on moving into this little room over here. fingers crossed it's within Wi-Fi range. We know that over there, down there it isn't. So yeah, we'll see where he lands.
You'll notice my desk is missing. I believe Rob is sending this temperature back today, maybe tomorrow. But I know he was there still saying feel free to move closer to the new internet connection. So we'll go over here. Yeah, I've gone and set up in this side office here. Obviously this won't be an office, but yeah. My PC is currently doing a driver installation, so I thought I'd take a second to do a recording. But yeah, in there for the time being until Rob finishes the painting in here. Because yeah, we could set up in the middle, but we don't want to be getting in the way. And there are a lot of paint fumes in here at the minute, so it's not ideal. But the router's over there, in that corner there. So yeah, much closer to the connection. I did a speed test earlier. I was getting less than 10 meg in the other office, and then in here I was getting 60, 70 meg download. So should be much faster, should hopefully speed up my work for the day. And yeah, going to be in this little office, and there should be room for someone else to squeeze in here. Maybe in there. They'll have to do some tidying up first though.
Alright, quick wall patch notes. We've got orange. Woo! So I've just been moving into this office since we've got the internet. I want to get quite close to the Wi-Fi. Lee's got his own room, so sure, I'll leave him to it. But I've just been trying to plug in everything into the floor sockets that we've got here. Very cool. I thought I broke my monitors basically. The monitors haven't been turning on at all. But what I've very, very cleverly done here is I've got the extension cable here. And what I've done is I've plugged it into itself.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
So obviously it's not working, but I haven't been able to work that out because the computer's been on. Obviously the computer is plugged into the wall socket, which I thought the computer was plugged into there, then that was plugged into there, and the monitors weren't working. But yeah, I need some coffee, obviously, so I'm gonna do that.
It's been a day of a bunch of little tasks. So you see here the Coloring Pixels 1980s pack store page is live. It's getting announced tomorrow, so this is just in time. But I had to get these screenshots down here for the store page because I only had the one, which was this one. So yeah, got all the rest of the screenshots, and that's now out and available to view or wishlist. As well as that, I've sent off the Zoo pack for Coloring Voxels to be reviewed. So that'll be needing announcing next week, I believe. So good to get that out. Getting that turn on started. There's a train gone by, so hope you don't hear it too much. And that's already got screenshots as well, so that's good. All I was waiting for that is Steam to get back. I did a lot of work on Nintendo as well, getting the announcements done, but I can't show that off because all that's on NDA on the website. But those are all scheduled for essentially the next 12 months for when all the DLCs are coming out on Switch. And then finishing off the day with some more Wooloop. So this is the Seasons DLC, which is the next one, which is coming out in May, so it's a bit ahead of schedule. This will be the first image. It's nice and square, which will be good for the store page asset. I won't be doing that until tomorrow because getting the store page off isn't the priority. We just want to be getting ahead of schedule in terms of getting levels created, so we can sort of get this one out of the way as we start to move into new stuff with the office.
Painting update. So basically, Kim's gone and done done over all of the red for a third time and much more evenly. It looks very nice.
I'm still not entirely happy.
You're not happy with it 100%. It's still drying, so it might be okay by the time you next see it. The oranges have had 2 coats. The greys have had 1 and a bit. So some of them have had 2, some of them haven't. I didn't have... Kim was using the ladders, so I haven't done the ones at the top, basically.
I'm sorry that I'm short.
Well, I can't reach it either. It's looking really good, though. Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of just, waiting until we get in. Sadly, I don't think it'll be tomorrow, which was the hope, but hoping Monday now. Monday, maybe.
I did think tomorrow was ambitious.
Okay, just a little update on my PC because I've been having issues with it recently. Essentially, it's just been dying randomly, and it keeps reducing the speed of the processor to about 0.2 gigahertz. And essentially the problem is that the CPU is overheating. So you see here, like 100 degrees C.
Ah, that's hot. That's hot.
Which is set to the maximum that it'll safely allow. So then it's throttling the CPU down to as low as it can, just so it's protecting itself, essentially. But it does mean that my PC is just so slow. Like, I can't even run OBS at the moment, with it being suffering so much. I'm not sure why it's acting like this, but I'm definitely going to have a look at it, especially when we have a build coming out today. Yeah, you can see the speed here. 0.2. Usually, well, it says the base speed is 2.5, but usually it's about 4 on a good day. And yeah, it's just barely usable, honestly. Yeah, the temperatures are just crazy, so I think I'm gonna have to get some thermal paste or something and try and reseat the pump. It is like a water cooled pump thing, so maybe I just need to get a new like stock cooler, I guess. Maybe that would work. Maybe that would work a lot better. So yeah, I really need to address this.
Okay, so I'm cracking on with the Cooling Pixels DLC today, which is 1980s. I'm having a bit of trouble with the internet, so I can't really boot up voxels or anything like that right at the minute to get any references. So I'm sort of just using my phone and the iPad to sort of just go a bit of the dark ages and just work old-fashioned style here. And you can see here, I'm really happy with this image. It's taken quite a while to do this one. It's quite a big image. This is the fall of the Berlin Wall, which obviously took place in the 80s. It was suggested by Rob, and it was quite a daunting one. It's quite a large level. Yeah, 220 by 200, which, you know, isn't the biggest I've done, but for something of this sort of detailed, it was definitely quite daunting to do. But I think I've done a pretty good job. I used quite a lot of references, and the Berlin Wall itself was covered in graffiti, so I thought I'd just try and make my own designs here. I think it looks really colourful, really fun, and I've tried to keep the background quite blocky as well, as the foreground's quite detailed. So hopefully that'll be quite fun to play, and the contrast in the different styles will be quite nice to do. After that one though, I definitely wanted to do a small image. I was a bit burnt out after that one. So this is a compact disc, which is obviously developed in the 80s, or CDs as they're called now. And yeah, this one's quite nice. I did originally try to draw a background for this one, but I thought it looked a bit too much, so I just condensed it down to the CD case and added a bit more detail. I think it looks really cool. But as for now, I'm working on a new image, which is a disposable camera, which again were developed in the 80s. I'm trying to get a bit smart with this one, trying to do a sort of old-timey selfie where they're taking a picture in the mirror with the sort of camera. But it's quite hard to do, sort of getting the camera angle right, and the hands. The hand, I'm pretty close. I'm using a lot of references here. I don't think it's perfect. There's something off with the thumb here, so I'm going to come back to it and fix it. So when the final image comes out, obviously you'll be able to tell it's looking a lot different. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the other hand. I found a lot of reference images, and there's one that I really like where this person's holding the camera sort of like, so if I draw just the frame in here, like this, so like they're sort of like holding one hand at the top, one hand at the side, but I'm not sure if that'll look natural in pixel art, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I may just have the hand down by the side. We'll see how it goes, but for now, I'm going to try to fill in the details and see how it looks, and then if I need to tackle the arm, I will.
Yeah, that'll do. Look at that, we're in the yellow. Oh, apart from that one. Yeah, it's a bit suspect, isn't it? But as long as it can get a build done for today, I don't care. We can sort it next week. We just need to get this Wooloo build out.
Okay, so as you can see here, I did manage to finish off the reflection image here, and I'm very happy with it, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to like it by towards the end of the image, but I think I got it to a state where I'm pretty happy. And as you can see here, I sort of tried to cut off the sides a little bit, so it's a bit more of a dynamic image rather than just being a perfect square. And yeah, I'm still not entirely sure if I'm happy with this hand on the left here. I'm not sure what it is, I just don't like it, but it could be a case that if I leave it for a little while and come back, it looks fine, and I've just been staring at it too long. So I'm going to take a little break from this and come back a bit later, and if I still think it looks a bit bad, then I'm going to come back and fix it up. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is. As like I said, it could just be a case that I've been staring at the image too long.
Okay, so we've managed to get the build working. The last build, hopefully, is currently working at the moment. It should be done soon. The PC is running a lot slower, so you can see I've got 2 fans pointing at it now. We've got the heater, but we just got it in fan mode, and it is working. Just PC is running very slowly though. This PC, I was sort of like trying to set it up as backup, but essentially it blue screened and then it restarted itself, started like doing things normally, trying to get it set up, and then blue screened again, and the blue screens just kept getting faster and faster until it just won't turn on now. So not a great day for our computers, honestly. But yeah, the build is done now. It has taken a long time to get sorted. Realistically, it should have been like a 10-minute job, but but we got there. But yeah, now I'm just going to finish off the day by doing the last coat of grey going around here. So you probably can't see, but I didn't quite complete all of the second layer of grey. So you can see this is a bit patchy here. whereas this bit's done. So there's all of the ones that are touching the top that need doing, and these last couple over here. And yeah, I think the plan is for Kim to, I think she wants to just like visit when she's finished work, and then she's going to do some painting as well. So that'd be really handy, really helpful for us. And then we'll be coming in on Sunday to get some painting done as well. So the plan is getting moved in on Monday. That's the new goal. That's the new goal.
Bob! It's just you.
Yeah, just me. Lee's gone home for the day because he's got a plumber visiting. But yeah, it's been a really good week. A lot has been going on. I don't know, you've been off most of the week, Jack, as well.
I have,
You've
yes.
got tons done as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out Colouring Voxels, which is the Zoo DLC, which you've been working on, Jack. You've also been working on Colouring Pixels, which is 1980s,
1980s.
which is very cool. Very like unique aesthetic for that one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then Lee has made a start on
Seasons.
Yeah, Seasons. Yeah, and I think the Wooloop DLC for computers is coming out today. So check out lots of DLC, lots of cool stuff. And yeah, fingers crossed, next week the devlog's going to be even more chaotic because we're going to be moving again into the new office. There's going to be, lots of moving stuff.